Hello everyone, I'm Kesineni Divya from R.M.K College of Engineering and Technology, and my teammates are Venkatastravya, Namburi Priyanka, Mubin Begum Salim. We are working on the project named Women Safety Device with LORA based technology under the guidance of Dr. S. Mutmanikyam. Today, the safety of women in India is widely discussed everywhere. Now it has become a serious problem. The crime rate is skyrocketing. Women are not safe either at home or outside. Even the girl child also faces abuse by men, but there must be adequate security measures. So here is the video of Previously, women were confined to their homes, but urbanization has forced women to break this prison and show the world either talents on an equal footing with men. With this, women's safety is a major issue in India, and many organizations have started and working on it. Apart from these steps, women should consider the self-help ideology. As this saying goes, prevention is better than cure. We need to anticipate the mishandling instead of getting to be a casualty of the abuse. So, women will protect themselves with any safety gadgets. The existing device has only the alarm and it manages up to 1 or 2 kilometers. So we have two parts of this project, that and is to cover the largest distance to transmit data. We are utilizing a solution that is a convenient and easily accessible prototype Arduino Mega2560 microcontroller, GPS module, GSM module, LCD and Node MCU Wi-Fi module and push button. Let us see the components in detail. The Mega2560 is a microcontroller board based on the AT Mega2560. It has 54 digital input and output pins, of which 15 can be used as PWM outputs, 16 analog inputs, 4 UART and 16 MHz crystal oscillator, a USB connection, a power jack and ICSP header and a reset button. Here is the LORA module. RA02 is a wireless transmission module based on Semtech SX1278 wireless receiver. It adopts advanced LORA spread spectrum technology with a communication distance of 10,000 meters, that is 10 kilometers. It has a strong ability of anti-jamming and has the function of air wake-up consumption. The NEVO 6M GPS module is a popular GPS receiver, provides a strong satellite search capability. This receiver can sense locations and track up to 22 satellites and identifies locations anywhere in the world. With the onboard signal indicator, we can monitor the network status of the module. The SIM800L is a miniature cellular module that works based on AT commands, sending and receiving SMS, making and receiving voice calls, and connecting to the internet through GPRS, TCP or IP. Low cost and small footprint and quad band frequency support makes this module the perfect solution for any project that requires long range connectivity. The operating voltage of the chip is 3.4 volts to 4.4 volts. Here is the LCD. A 16x2 LCD means it can display 16 characters per line and there are 2 such lines. In this LCD, each character is displayed in a 5x7 pixel matrix. The 16x2 intelligent alphanumeric dot matrix display is capable of displaying 224 different characters and symbols. This LCD has 2 registers, namely command and data. Node MCU is an open source development board and firmware based on the widely used ESP826612E Wi-Fi module. It allows us to program the ESP8266 Wi-Fi module with a simple and powerful LUA programming language. Buttons are normally open tactile switches. Push buttons allows us to power the circuit or make any particular connections only when we press the button. Similarly, the components utilized in the receiver are Arduino UNO, buzzer, and LCD. Arduino UNO is a microcontroller board based on the AT-Mega3280P. It has 14 digital input and output pins, of which 16 can be used as pulse width modulation output, 6 analog inputs, a 16 mHz ceramic resonator, and a USB connection, a power jack, an IC/SP header, and a reset button. It has a flash memory of 32 KB. The buzzer is a sounding device that can convert audio signals into sound signals. It is usually powered by DC voltage. The working voltage of the buzzer is between 4 volts to 9 volts. The buzzer we used here is the active electromagnetic buzzer. Now let us see the codes of Arduino for both transmitter and receiver. Typically, the transmitter code contains the codes for Arduino Mega2560, GPS, GSM and LCD. Here, the code you put inside white setup will only run once, which will be at the beginning of your program. Serial.begin. This tells the Arduino to get ready to exchange message with the GSM at a data rate of 9600 bits per second. Serial 1.begin exchanges the message with the IoT. Serial 3.begin exchanges the information with GPS. The code under this video setup function will run only once. The code under this while loop function will run more than once. Here we observe directories like GSM, GPS and LCD. And this is the code for GSM, GPS and LCD. See, now I am verifying and uploading the code as the code is successfully dumped into the Arduino. Similarly, the receiver code contains the codes for Arduino UNO LCD. Here, the code you put inside white setup will only run once, which will be at the beginning of your program. Serial.begin. This tells the Arduino to get ready to exchange messages with the GSM at a data rate of 9600 bits per second. If LORA.begin is a false value, then failure is displayed on the LCD, else it will print LORA connected on LCD. See, now I am verifying and uploading the code. Yes, the code is successfully dumped into the Arduino. Now, a SIM card of 2G is inserted into the GSM module. Connect the entire setup to the power supply with a 12 volts power adapter. Now observe the LED on GSM blinks for every 3 seconds, which specifies that the module has made connect with the cellular network and can send, receive voice and SMS. Now the prototype is ready for execution. Let us start. When the woman doubted that the things are going wrong, by pressing this push button, the emergency sending SMS message is displayed on the LCD of the transmitter side. After this, we can see an alert message on the LCD of the receiver side, along with the buzzer sound like this. Finally, we receive the message to the mobile number like this, which is linked with GSM containing the URL of the location of the woman. Now by clicking on this URL, it will redirect to the Google map showing the current location of the woman. We have introduced one small feature in our project, a nerve simulator. The purpose of nerve stimulator is that when we press the SOS push button, it gives an electric shock with a current of 1 milliampere to the attacker along with the emergency message. Our primary goal of this project is to ensure every woman in our society feels safe and secure.